ep15 career, and today we're here in Bahrain. One of my favourite circuits on the calendar because it just looks so amazing now. It's in the dark and it just lights up the track really nicely. So we're here just in qualifying. Like I say, we're not doing any more practices because I know most of the tracks. I've done a season already, but I haven't put it on YouTube or streamed it. But I'm really excited for this episode because it's one of my favourite ones. So we're gonna go to track and expect good things. So as we go down the straight, leading up into turn number 1. Brake a bit late, but at the moment we're in 7th place. Vettel leads. Now it's Hamilton. That drag out of that corner from Hamilton looks very nice. Wait, actually, what I want to do before, because I want to just turn the ghost car off, because it's so hard to see, like, when you're driving. Those settings, I don't know if you would be able to change it. I think it'd be under audio. With, gosh, session options, assist. Not under that. Just went on that, oh god. Right, I don't know that you can change it, but it gets so annoying because then you can't see the braking points very well. Oh well. So as we come through the middle sector now, very quickly there, a lot of slidiness, but into 16th as you can see on the top left. I really do this circuit. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes, like, as you can see, like, I went off the power for a second and you lose so much time. Through here, a bit wide, and I don't think we're going to get any higher than 18th at the moment, but I love this circuit, so hopefully in the race I'll be able to pick up a load of positions. So we come through here. Gone really wide. And again, but we're up into 13th. Oh, we've got one little fast part of the circuit. We've gone up a load of positions. At the top left, as you can see. A bit wide on the exit, but we could get our first top 10. And we're in 10th at the moment. We're going to get our first top 10 and around one of our favourite circuits as well. We are looking to get some valuable points and maybe get a top 5 finish around one of my favourite circuits, and we could have got even flipping 9th. We weren't that far away, but we were behind NASA at the start of the race, and this is going to be an exciting Grand Prix. Really happy with that qualifying 10th position, the best of the year so far, and we can push forward with some decent points.
Welcome to Sakir for the start of the.
Just gonna skip that because I want to get right into this race. I'm really pumped. I feel like I do well. Decent start alongside NASA already. Grosjean ahead gets a superb start, and so does Stappen behind. And we're going to dive in straight up the inside, going into turn number 1, into 7th place by the looks of it. But no, Grosjean hangs around and gets a cheeky 7th and steals it off us. We're going to go right rich to pick up as many positions as possible going into turn. First lap, Grosjean looks like he's gone real wide, and we've stole the position. There's contact as he comes back onto the circuit. Hopefully we can catch Massa. We're very far this circuit by the looks of things. Slowly catch, but I reckon that if I don't pass them anytime soon, they will start pulling away because their straight line advantage is so much faster than Force India's. But we've got to defend from Ricardo for 7th position. At the moment, we're doing very well. Moved up 3 positions from the start, from a superb start. In actual fact, we followed Grosjean through the field, and we could see if we can start charging him down, but that's going to be very tough. We're a bit wide there, but this is our fastest part of the circuit. This is where we're faster than anyone. But at this moment in time, we ain't got the pace really. And 10th position, we're taking our bollard with us there. And we're not that far behind the Williams driver, so we could, if they held each other up, catch them. And we've pulled out a little gap towards Ricardo, but looking very good for some decent points today. The curve very nicely, but then look how far away they're already getting. They're very, and Ricardo will start challenging us for a 7th position. But at the moment we're doing decent. A 14 laps race. Ricardo's looking very feisty at this moment in time. Get past. Sliding out of the corner, very nice. Very fast as well. Not listening. As my Xbox decides to say that I'm saying stuff to the Xbox it normally does, but as down to the straight approach left and right hand, that's right. I'm very fast at this part of the circuit, this start pulling away, and this is what it'll be pulled away because that's when we'll have a chance for DRS. So the more we pull away here, the better. That's a bit of breathing space, but it looks like Ricardo stuck with us very well, but looks like I will just do very well and just keep ahead of him until the first stops, and that's when the race will get really exciting. Uniform pit window. So it looks a bit we're coming in lap 6 as usual, but I'll probably come in a lap earlier just to try and get a bit of an undercut. Use the pace advantage, the new set of time. I do that a lot, I like undercut, but Carlo's looking very so it's defensive, don't have to go too defensive. Although he weren't close enough, he's run real wide and Naz and he's cut off the Stappen, so we could get a breathing space and Naz is not as fast as Carlo, but Massa's really pulling away from us, but this part of the circuit again, we're very quick. As quick as the Mercedes power, which is faster, even though we are in Mercedes power, but we're not in the Mercedes power car. So we're cutting to lap 4 very shortly, and we're going to be getting ready to pit as Nazar gets very close as he rest down the straight. But we're very cleverly going pass through this, my favourite sector of the track. Very quick there. We gained half a second just in that little bit, and Ricardo looks like he's putting Nazar under a lot of pressure. So we're well in 7th at the moment. I'm very happy with this position. We can stick with it. We've got a massive gap now, as you can see. Send it so it don't look like they'll pass this down this straight, but it looks like peeled off in the background into the pits. I wonder who that could be, but Nazar has no straight line advantage here. He can't find a way out in the Albert. But Nazar gets a good exit there, and he's going to start hassling us for position. And Ricardo not far behind either, so 7th place I've been very happy with, considering last race we came 10th, which was our best finish of the year. So we're stringing off some decent performances so far. But it looks like Massa is a second lap to us, so it looks like we're not going to be moving up any places, but we will be defending very hard against Nazar. That was very nice to be there, but Nazar looks like he matched me, and he's now got DRS, so he's going to really put us under pressure going into the next corner. Is he close to try and hang it around the outside? Is there any room around the outside? No, there's not, and he ends up cutting off Ricardo, so that'll give me a bit more breathing. Flying through that corner, very gap is 0.6 of a second. We're going to put the fuel down to standard now, as we feel we're probably going to be wasting a lot of fuel just cruising around, and all we're doing is defending, really. Hopefully we can stay ahead and Nazar down the straight, but he's not close enough again. 7 tenths, and Ricardo's now moving on him because he's just cruising. Ricardo backs out of it as he corner. Don't want to do any diving up the inside like he did yesterday at where he flipping diving up the inside of everyone. Nearly wiped out Rosberg, but Rosberg ended up wiping him. That was a really good race, but I was annoyed because Hamilton just had so many incidents, but he did well and he still beat his teammates, so he extends the championship lead, but losing a lot of time, so we're going to be boxing in this lap. So doing lock the tyres, get a good exit, but Nazar matches us. I reckon we'll keep ahead of Nazar. We weren't close enough. We'll peel into the pits next lap, like the end of this lap, and hopefully. Very wide on the exit, but 0.6 clear of Nazar. Just as we were about to go into the pits, go through the final corner very shortly. Nazar's nowhere near us at the moment. He can't stick with us in this last sector, which is nice. By the looks of it, if we we'll come out potentially in clear air. To serve us with our white-sided tyres. 2.5 second stop, not our fastest we've had, but still not a bad. So we're going to be challenging Merry once we come out of the pit, but we'll get a bit of clear air for a lap or so to start closing the gap. It looks like we've got in a limiter or something we didn't have now. And going into turn number 1 very smoothly, and we're going to be on the chase. Luckily we're not too close to him, so we can get some good qualifying laps in with rich fuel mixture. Proper peg it now. Runs real wide there, both tyres off the circuit, but smoothly through here. Hopefully we can maybe jump Massa. He was really far ahead, so I doubt that would happen, but we potentially get close. At least have a fighting chance, but definitely hopefully get ahead of the drivers who were behind us. We were forming a bit of a train, but we were going at good pace, so they would have got past us if we was too slow, so that weren't too bad. I'll run on Rich for another lap after this one to see like how well we're going and see what we're doing, so then charging around these turns and a few people going in the pits. This is where we're going to find out if we've done enough to stay ahead. Looks like they're already in the pit, so they could challenge us on the exit very fast. Must have had a fast out lap, in lap, sorry. It looks like we're going to jump the ones who were behind us, which is nice and handy. Because they're coming out of the pits now, you can see them, and looks like Ricardo and Maldonado have jumped us, and Maldonado gets in the way, and we're going to flashback that. What the hell happened there? He literally stopped on the apex. We're going to go full pelt down the straight. Oh, it's done that glitch where they're still on their way out the pits, but on the straight. Now we've got a lot of work to do. Fighting Maldonado, and Now Nazar up the inside and he spins sideways. Got too close on the curb and close to my tyre. We couldn't do nothing about that. Flying around the inside now of Maldonado. Force is wide. Now we've got to chase down Ricciardo very quickly if we want to retain where we were before we came into the pits. We're sliding around the turns. Getting very close to Ricciardo now. I think Ricciardo might have even just pipped us there. They're very well good driving there. How he could have just pipped us, but hopefully around my favourite sector we could potentially get close. But we ain't even in the DRS zone, so that's not good. We've got to really try and pressure him through this final part of the sector, or we might not even be able to get past him. Very fast through there, but that Ricciardo's just superb. Came out that Ricciardo's just on them new tyres. He's just doing really well, defending and pulling away. But hopefully get a bit of DRS down the straight. I don't think we will, but hopefully we get a bit of DRS to help us jump a few more people in the pits. Hopefully we can jump all of them in the pits, but it looks like Ricciardo's definitely going to jump us here. And we are coming out, and it looks like we could lose a position to Verstappen, but no. We're going to go fly around the outside of him, and somehow we're in 5th place, and we're not pitting anymore. So it looks like someone's made a mistake somewhere around the track. We could have had a 4th position if Ricciardo didn't overtake us, but somehow we're into 5th and Verstappen 6th. So we're doing really good by the looks of things. 5th place from starting 10th. We're doubled gain, so we've gained 5 as well, so that's not bad. Hopefully we can chase down Ricciardo, but it's going to be a very big ask. Definitely pull away from Verstappen, but I don't reckon we'll be able to catch Ricciardo. But 8th lap out of 14. Oh, it looks like we could be on for a top 5 finish. Our best ever finish is 4th, so nice if we got a 4th, but it looks a bit 5th's decent at this early in the season where we're not doing too great. I don't know what went wrong. Yeah, 2 cars have retired, so there must have been a bit of a coming together there. It looks like Ricciardo's getting away now, a couple of tenths. We're just going to focus on 5th because we didn't realise I was going to be here, so. It's like Hamilton was retired because only Rosberg's in the lead, but I didn't know if Rosberg overtook him. Not too sure what happened ahead of us, but I'm not complaining. Went to 5th position, so not the fuel down to standard because I feel we're not going to catch Ricciardo, so there's no point in wasting fuel. But that corner cut wasn't very handy. Looks like we're well ahead apart from Verstappen. It's quite close, but the others aren't that far. Quite far behind. They're like a straight line. We should. The lowest we'll finish probably now, unless we have a problem, is 6th. But %. Fuel remaining. That's not too bad actually. We could be push a bit more to be fair. Let's see if we can. It looks like we're staying around the same place to Ricciardo. So if we put Rich again, might be able to catch him. But hey ho, it don't matter either way. So. Oh god, we turned in a bit too tight there, but this time very nicely. Well wide, but throw a lot of speed into that. 2.5 seconds down and a bit on the gravel, a bit ragged through that last part of the sector there, but very cleanly still into 5th.
Rosberg's the race leader.
So it's 2.5 to 2.4, so it looks like we are catching him slightly, not by a lot, but. Oh, same thing again, bounce right over the curve. That'll slow us on exit. But we're driving very nicely by the looks of it. around the secure Bahrain circuit, which is very nice in the dark. See all the cars glowing. It's back to 2.5 seconds, so it's very midway through 2 seconds where the gap is, but that's very late braking there, so we're a lot closer. But Verstappen were dragging along slowly with us, and it looks like Sergio Perez is in the points as well in like 8th position, so we're looking like we could get a double points finish here. So we've got even a bit, but it looks like Perez, I think he's in 8th or 9th, so decent from Perez there. Very nice from Perez. Found himself in the points because he hasn't scored yet this season, but I'm about to get a big total. I think it's 10. So that's not too shabby, Alonso. Hasn't got any upgrades to get upgrades done yet. We're going to knock it back down to standard because we're not really catching Ricardo. So 2.7, as you can see, he's starting to pull away again. So still try and catch him on the mixture, but I'm settling for 5th at the moment because I don't feel we'll catch Ricardo. Or I don't feel we'll lose to Verstappen. So. Very slightly through there, that felt horrible. But Verstappen's starting to close in on us a bit as we're starting to save tyres. And yeah, I think we've got Verstappen under control. But I said that last race in China and he got us on the last lap, so light pace. But this time it's for bigger prizes and bigger points, so we're going to be defending for our life, even if it's going to tear our tyres. We've gained 5 places and 2 places above where we were expected to finish, so we're driving very nicely, and it don't look like Perez has lost any positions, even though he makes a mistake, he's lost like 6 positions, so no pressure, Sergio. Then we're coming to with 3 laps to go, and we could finish in the best position so far this season. Really starting to close. Either way. Driving very nicely now.
Just managed to gap to the car behind. We think he's got a time penalty.
Oh, so it looks like Verstappen has a time penalty, so he needs to get a shift done anyway. So, or if they get close behind, they might be able to jump him if he has a penalty. So if I backed into him a bit, Sergio Perez could have another place. He could finish like a 7th or an 8th. So, but Verstappen's really starting to close in, and I'm just going normal speed. So he's probably on a charge on to stop using any time when he gets the penalty at the end of the race. I'm a bit up on the curb, and Verstappen looks up by the looks of it, but he's within 8 tenths now, so he's going to get DRS down the main straight. So luckily I got a good exit that corner. I'm going to look for the same with this corner. Go out wide and out in. Very nice through there, so we're going to be alright, but he could have a chance towards the end of the straight, but I think we've got a big enough gap of a 9 tenths gap, so 2 laps to go. What I'll do is hold on for 2 laps, but braking very early there. We'll go a bit wide as well. So that one looking very right on my tail now, and look at the scrap behind, as you can see, just coming out turn number 1. That looks very feisty there, and Verstappen going to go a bit defensive, but for a pass. But good exit from us has just gave us a chance of putting away a bit, but not by a lot. It's 2 tenths now to get. And we've got a race in our hands for 5th position. I'm looking very close at the moment. Around my favourite part of the track, and this is where we put away. Look how far already it's dropped. And then we got to the best part where we zoom through this corner, full power, little lift, mid corner, but back up to 7 tenths the gap. Then out of the corner, he gets such a better exit, and now it's probably down to about 4 tenths the gap. Chance for him to catch us, but we're going to go on to the final lap now, so either way. We could be stealing a 5th place by the looks of it, keeping our 5th place. Going on to the last lap now, half a second the gap is between me and him. But he ain't, this is the only chance he has to pass, to be fair. All down the other straight, but need to go in a bit of lean fuel mixture because the fuel lights just came on. So, fuel target. Oh, we got no fuel left, so this could keep us in the ass. That was typical, so we're going to go back because Verstappen just wipes us out completely. All we do is go a little bit defensive. Right, so we're clear here. Need to be really careful. Fuel, please don't run out. This is my best position. Staffen looking very feisty now. I'm just going to go so easy. And out of the corner, I need to fly. And I've got a good exit, but Verstappen could still have a chance if I run out of fuel by the end of this straight. We could use a ton of position. It's not nice round Bahrain because there's a lot of straights. If it was corners, I'd probably hold them up a bit, but we've got a little bit of a gap to Verstappen back on. We've been running on a fuel light for the whole lap now. Surely we're going to run out sooner. This is going to be such a rush. We can't go in rich either just to pull away from Verstappen. We might be able to do it, but we can run out of fuel any second. He'll snatch the lead from us. The 5th position. But it feels like of our best position. And it looks like we're going to hold on, but Verstappen in the slipstream. They're going for it, but we steal it just on the line. We just keep it, and it looks like Perez gets a superb finish in 7th place by the looks of it. That is superb, and Verstappen still could have a penalty, so it could be, yes, Verstappen has a 5-second penalty. And if we stuck with Ricardo, he has a 5-second penalty as well, but he just got away for a 5th and 6th position for 4th India team. That is very nice indeed. We're on 11 points, so that's not too bad, and we're catching Max Verstappen. And from 9th in the Constructors' Championship, we're now best of the rest of the 4 top teams. So that's very good indeed. We're going to try and push for the 4th, but that could be a big ask. So, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you